Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a reliability video on a Lexus SC430. This is a 2002 model. And this overall is a pretty good car. This has a V8 in it. And so OBD2 is 4.3 liter. This was the Japanese made 4.3. So it's still a 2UZ, but it's a 4.3. Obviously this one has some aftermarket wheels on it and such. But it has some pretty good specs. 300 horsepower versus I think the other ones were 260 something, 267-ish. And like I said, 3.4 liter instead of 4.7 liter. And the curb weight is 3,840 pounds. So it's a pretty damn heavy car for being a two-door coupe. So they have this thing pretty dressed up, nice cover on it. Everything is pretty cramped inside here, though you can see there's not a lot of room anywhere around there. And these aren't real super common cars either. These are actually pretty rare to see one of these. So you get some pretty large headlights, some HIDs, some projectors in it. This thing had probably some of the ugliest wheels on. Insert a picture here if I remember. So somebody put these aftermarket wheels on it, which are still ugly. Just not quite as hideous as what the factory ones were. And it came out factory with 18-inch wheels. This car currently has 200,000 miles on it. Got the creaky door. But all the leathers, everything seemed to hold up pretty good in it. And you can see here, it's got some funky wood in it, almost like a reddish color wood to match the seats. The back seats, unless you're a midget, that's not going to happen. Yeah, 205,000 miles. So I would say overall, it's actually held up pretty good. So some of the common issues are the volume control with the stereo. It turns the stereo to max volume if you have the Mark Levinson system, which this one has. Another common problem is creaking noise from front suspension, and this car has already had, was it ball joints, tire, or
it's all original except for one inner tie rod. And it has some wheel bearing issues with it too. But we don't know, when you buy a car, you don't know if it's has a problem because the car's problem or because somebody hit potholes and did hardtail and wet with it. Electric trunk release may not function correctly is another common issue. Check engine lights for transmission issues, but the way it reads on here, it's not actually an issue. It's like a false code. They're kind of common for that. And let me see here. Software upgrade for GPS. There was an issue with the software upgrade for the GPS and the radio. I guess when you did that, it caused some issues. And also check engine light for P0133 and P0153 were also common issues on it. Alright, so the coolest thing about these cars is convertible hardtop, which is pretty rare. We'll give her the old open here and see what she does. You're always best to do this when you're going about 90 miles an hour down the interstate. Just hold that button and it should take care of your hardtop right away. It's actually pretty fast. So yeah, with the top down, it does have I don't know, a Miata slash S2000 kind of look to it. Overall, not a bad looking car, just kind of a funky car because they're not very common, and the back is pretty rounded. I'll give you a show around here real quick of it. So one other common issue, which we all know this one, most of the Toyotas have this issue with the power antenna, especially in freezing weather, it'll break. It has that plastic ribbon thing. So it has that. It also has a real funky little window between the seats, I guess, to keep the wind noise down. So a really good example of one of these is about $12,000. And one with some miles on it, probably close to this, around 5 to 6, I would say. Definitely not a cheap car. As far as resale value goes, which kind of holds up to the Lexus brand, I guess. Alright, so hopped in and closed the door. I was going to show you this. It's dark in here because the windows are tinted like some kind of insane tint. But it has open and close. It has something also that ran on the paint there. It's open. And look at that. It's crazy. Too bad the navigation is like a 1987 looking navigation. Thought you'd think that was pretty cool though. Okay, so we're out driving it. It doesn't drive too bad.
you know, like Kevin said, the wheels are a little bit iffy on it because they're aftermarket and they may or may not be kind of bent. Overall, though, it doesn't feel too bad. You kind of minimal amount of wind noise with the convertible top. You get a little bit. You're gonna have a little bit though with that, but not too bad. We'll give her the beans here. Show the. No, you can't show the speedometer because it's all like sunken in. Wow, it looks really dark on camera. That's pretty sketchy. It definitely didn't break loose, but you know, you can tell it's a small car with the V8, so it probably would come out from under you in the corner. Well, that's gonna be it, guys. That's all for the Lexus SC430 reliability video. More of a test drive, reliability, what to look for in buying, kind of rolled all in one. That's gonna be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Back soon with another one. See you later.